to Citizen FM News at 6. I am Bolawala Makinde. The Department of State Services says it has identified persons and groups planning to stage campaigns of calumny against it and the government over the suspended Central Bank Governor Godwin Emefiele. The DSS, in a statement it issued through its head of public relations, Peter Afunaya, claimed that some groups intend to gather at different points in Abuja and Lagos State in the coming week with placards depicting the service and the government in bad light, as well as calling for the immediate release of Emefiele. It also revealed that there is a plan to infiltrate its fold with the aim of using disloyal staff members for subversive purposes against its leadership. Qatar-based drug kingpins Eya Celestine Namdi and Ngweke Peter Oluchukwu have been arrested by operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) following the interception of their methamphetamine consignment at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos. Ngweke was the first to be arrested on 9th June during the outward clearance of Qatar Airways passengers at the departure point Terminal 2 of the Lagos airport. NDLEA officers discovered that the suspect was traveling to Doha with an Ivorian international passport with the name Hien Caceres. A further scrutiny of his black carry-on luggage led to the discovery of a false bottom concealed of 2 parcels of crystalline substance that tested positive to methamphetamines weighing 1 kilogram. Bishop of Sokoto Catholic Diocese Matthew Hassan Kuka has admonished Nigerians, especially Christians, to remain steadfast in the face of many challenges facing the country and to be promoters of peace wherever they find themselves. He was speaking in Sokoto with the Pontifical Mission Societies aimed at expanding the frontiers of the gospel. The cleric called on Christians to be wary of those who specialize in manipulating religion for political and other pecuniary gains. According to him, the inability of Nigerian political leaders to manage the country's diversity has in many ways contributed to the present-day challenges faced by most parts of the country. The Zamfara Police Command said on Saturday that it had returned all vehicles it seized from the former governor of the state, Bello Matawale. The command's police public relations officer, ASP Yazid Abubakar, confirmed the development on Saturday. Abubakar said the vehicles were returned in compliance with the order of the Federal High Court sitting in Gusau. The court, presided over by Justice Aminu Papa Aliyu, had on June 15 ordered all security agencies that removed the vehicles from Matawale's houses in Gusau and Maradun to return them within 48 hours. The National Hajj Commission of Nigeria has reiterated its commitment to transport all pilgrims that registered for the 2023 Hajj within the season's time frame. The Commission's Assistant Director, Public Affairs, Mrs. Fatima Usara, gave the assurance in a statement on Sunday. She advised prospective pilgrims in Lagos currently agitating to calm down and await their transportation to Saudi Arabia. Usara said that the Commission understands the reason for the agitation, but gave reassurance of a strategic plan to move every intending pilgrim on ground before the closure of Jeddah Airport. In foreign news, South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa is in Russia as part of a delegation pushing for peace between Kyiv and Moscow, and he told his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin on Saturday that the fighting had to stop. His delegation put forward a set of principles that the Kremlin deemed very difficult to implement a day after Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky ruled out talks with Moscow. The delegation brought the voice of a continent that has badly suffered from repercussions of the Ukraine conflict, particularly with rising grain prices. In sports, a blunder by Morocco goalkeeper Munir El Kajoi led to a 2-1 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying defeat in South Africa on Saturday, their first loss since reaching the 2022 World Cup semi-finals. Zambia completed a joyful day for Southern Africa by hammering the Ivory Coast 3-0 in Ndola to secure a place in the finals for the first time since 2015. South Africa and World Cup history makers Morocco had qualified ahead of a lively Group K clash in Johannesburg that drew a 50,000 crowd despite near freezing conditions. And that has been Citizen FM News at 6. I am Bolawola Makinde. The news was edited by Lawrence Umuete. Good evening.
Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dream. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dream. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Your problem